Deep in the heart of a forgotten village, where the dense forest whispered secrets to the wind, stood an ancient temple wrapped in vines and mystery. No one dared to enter, for the elders spoke of the Sarpini, the serpent woman who lurked within, her presence a curse upon those who disturbed her slumber. Legends told of a time when the temple was a place of worship where devotees came to seek the blessings of the Naga goddess, but one fateful night a greedy priest betrayed the sacred deity, stealing the golden idol that rested at the altar. His screams echoed through the night as his body was found twisted, eyes frozen in terror. And from that day forward, the village was cursed cattle, died mysteriously. Crops withered overnight, and those who wandered too close to the temple vanished without a trace. One stormy evening, Arjun, a skeptic and an outsider, arrived in the village, laughing at the tales the villagers told him, dismissing their fears as mere superstition. Determined to prove them wrong, he ventured into the forbidden temple, armed with nothing but his flashlight and arrogance. The temple's air thick with the scent of damp earth and something far more ancient. The carvings on the walls seemed to shift under the flickering light, depicting serpentine figures with hollow eyes that followed him. And as he stepped deeper inside, a low, hissing sound echoed through the air, growing louder with each breath. Arjun felt the temperature drop, the air pressing against his chest like an invisible force. But he pushed forward, reaching the central chamber where a massive stone idol of the serpent goddess stood, its eyes gleaming like molten gold. A sudden gust extinguished his flashlight, plunging him into complete darkness. And in that suffocating silence, he felt something move, a slithering presence coiling around his feet, cold and unyielding. Panic surged through his veins as he fumbled for his phone, its weak glow revealing a pair of glowing emerald eyes staring at him from the shadows, unblinking, unhuman. The figure emerged, a woman with long, flowing hair and scales shimmering beneath her translucent skin, her voice a whisper that coiled around his mind like a snake tightening its grip. "You seek to mock the old ways," she murmured, her gaze hypnotic. "But faith is not a game." Arjun's body stiffened, his limbs no longer his own, as an unbearable pressure coiled around his chest, and the last thing he saw was her fanged smile before darkness swallowed him whole. The next morning, the villagers found his footprints leading into the temple but none coming out. The door was shut, sealed as if it had never been opened, and the air around it pulsed with an ancient warning. Sarpini's legend grows. Another soul lost.